trick as old as time. If I get your foot over your head, you probably can't balance very well.
Here's our feature match, Christian.
This is it. 2 returning ACC champions. McCoy moving up to take on the king of 174 in the ACC. Here we go. 174 pounds, Justin McCoy versus Mekhi Lewis. And I'll tell you, Justin McCoy definitely looks like he needed to move up a weight class. He is noticeably bigger than he was last season.
Yeah.
He definitely didn't skip leg day. His legs look bigger. He
didn't skip any days. That's a good thing, right? If you want to be good at wrestling, don't skip days. Like less Netflix, more lifting and wrestling, right?
It was a great little overtie snap by Mekhi Lewis. And
he's dirty with those over snaps, man. Oh, there's that reshot we talked about on the pregame.
He did a really
nice
good
job by McCoy, right?
He just snapped and lowered his level, and he chased a... And Mekhi Lewis does that like Jordan Burroughs-esque thing where he just drops his head and he runs through a brick wall and doesn't matter what's in front of him.
That's Jersey. They're both Jersey guys. They also do this thing where they'll sprawl or knee sprawl and then stay down.
Knee sprawl and shot.
No, they knee sprawl, and if you stay down, Christian, if you come up first, that's a bad decision. You got to match their eye level.
The Mikhail McGee from Arizona State did a really, really good job with that series.
Yeah.
If you want to go down a rabbit hole. Oh, nice misdirection. And this is not an easy position to finish for Justin McCoy. Mekhi's so good when you're on his leg.
Yeah. You got to try to limp here, right? Limp arm?
I say here you continue to try to get your left hand down to that foot and get it up to that shelf. Does a good job. Both knees are almost behind.
Yeah.
And gosh,
when you
Mekhi,
go left-handed, you don't have a post. That's the problem.
Mekhi's arm is just so strong there. There he goes. He's starting to get that foot up. And he's got to start stepping his left foot up now.
You can try to pass it over, but that might see, yeah, there you go. Now we're in that 50-50.
And Mekhi is so good at, he doesn't even have to hide his ankles to avoid the...
Now you're standing up. 46 seconds to go. Good shot by McCoy, good defense. But McCoy, that probably gives him a little more confidence, right?
I don't know. You know, it's so hard. It's like, does that give you more confidence, or does that put a little doubt in your mind, like, man, this is going to be tough? I mean, as if you didn't know it.
Yeah, I think he knows it was going to be tough, so at least we're getting the legs, right?
Yeah, so that was a beautiful misdirection. He stepped real hard left and hit a knee pull to the right. Nice fake to an angle for Mekhi. He does a really good job, you know, like you just said, off that knee sprawl and goes to a drag, gets to a hammy.
Mekhi to the body, same position.
Big
reverse.
position here. He's looking to step through.
Trying to boot it. Oh, you don't want to jump over that.
That was definitely a sketchy little situation. Wow. Great job, great scramble.
Justin McCoy is your defending 165-pound ACC champion last year, and he beat Virginia Tech in the finals. Nice little hip heist up, get the leg in the air, reverse single leg, get the takedown. So he's got confidence at this weight class. He's got to get it, or at that weight class. He knows he can win in the big matches, especially in the ACC. And honestly, you're wrestling the number 2 guy in the country, and at 0-0, that's good for you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And this is where McCoy is great on top. Like, he's not good. He is great on top. So if he gets a nice ride here, wow. Right? And this what I said in the game plan for Mekhi, right? You got to get out quick on bottom.
No, it's exactly what you said, right? Because you can't hang around and let McCoy get a hold.
Yeah, if McCoy gets a boot in, he gets that figure 4, bad news bears.
You get your back knee off the mat, it's going to be a long day at the office.
So,
and Mekhi probably isn't going to try to ride McCoy real hard. So, I mean, we're
great
staring
on
at a
top
one.
too. You know, Mekhi is great on top too. He can ride really well.
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. It's just he's got to be committed to it.
Absolutely. So, We'll see. I'm interested to see what this hand fight looks like for the next minute. Who's going to get to a leg first? McCoy circling real hard to the right side.
Away from the lead leg, right?
Yeah, he looks like he wants to get to Mekhi's backside.
A lot of that just circling away from the lead leg and at least making him shoot across his body. Mekhi's got that underhook wrist pull if he can get it, right? Like he wants McCoy to drive into him and put a bunch of weight on that post and whip him over.
Great job by McCoy fighting out of that underhook back to his feet. And now here he's starting to work Mekhi to the edge.
Yes.
You know, strategically, 30 seconds left in the period. It's a big 30 seconds for McCoy, forcing the action on the edge.
Mekhi will bait you, though, right? Like, he'll do that Jim Brown, Barry Sanders. Like, he'll play the edge, and then you shoot, and he either spins on you and shoots you out, or he spins on you and scores.
And Coach Garland looking like he's ready to wrestle right now. He's in his stance on the edge of the mat.
Garland is ready to wrestle at all times. Like, all times, that man is ready to go. All right, 1-0 going in the third.
So this right here, a big 30 seconds for McCoy. I mean, that's the first time
McCoy
Garland
gets out in the first 30 seconds.
That's the first time Garland sat down in the last 20 minutes.
That seat is cold.
Nice sit. McCoy leaves his hand behind. Mekhi looking to...
He's closing pockets. Gets to his feet.
And Mekhi caught that foot. Did that old...
I heard it called a lazy man trip last night. What do you call it?
I call it the Penn State foot hook.
That's what I call it, the Penn State trip.
Because I learned that one from a Penn State alum a couple weeks ago and just put it in the bag of tricks.
Okay, so the first restart is in favor of Mekhi. He's up to 11 seconds of riding time now.
We're up to 11. So this right here, McCoy needs an escape, 30 seconds left. Right? You need to get out and get back to your feet.
You can't lose this match because you didn't get to your feet, right? Like, I mean, that's a bad way to lose a match, especially against a guy who's been a national champion, right? Like, that's a winnable match.
He's got that foot hook again. You know, adds another 15 seconds to his ride, basically, and to his feet. And McCoy.
See, if you're
you
just
gotta
get
stay
out of
in
bounds. If you're McCoy,
No, you got to stay in.
Get out of bounds because you stay in this,
No, they were counting there. You wanted that.
Yeah,
they were at a four count, and Mekhi pushed him out. So 20 seconds to go. Right there, you hold the riding time. That was a big sequence, right? Avoided a stall call from Mekhi, gets a fresh restart. Now we got 20 seconds left until he's got riding time. McCoy takes a big breath and resets.
Pocket closed. They're counting on the ankle.
That was a lock hand.
Short sit again. You said locked hands?
It looked like it was
Can they
close.
break it?
And a nice mat return.
Count the ankle again.
Yep. Just so savvy, right? These college guys know they play the game so well. They get the four count, they hop up to the hip. They get the four count, they hop up to the hip.
I saw Dayton do that last weekend for sure. And the longer these two dudes have done it, the more they know the game, right?
Oh, yeah. So 1:09 on the riding time. So McCoy's going to need more than an escape, right? It's going to either need to be a reversal, a takedown, and he times that whistle perfectly, but they're going to call this caution on that.
Not quite perfectly.
So Mekhi doing a good job of getting pressure on the hands, but McCoy just gets to 90% away. And finally a stall call.
It's a perfect position. Hey, this is a great camera angle to see Bryce in the corner like you were talking about. I love that, like you were saying.
And one thing I've noticed about Virginia Tech, more than 90% of schools in the country, and maybe other schools have this, but it seems like their coaches are so specialized with the weight classes, right? Like Cody Brewer's got the two guys at 25 and 33, maybe 41, right? And then you got Jared Hotz working with the upper weights, Ferrier's working with the middle weights. Ooh.
My neck hurts from watching that one, Christian.
Yeah, tries to roll through, and Mekhi stuffs him, so tack on the riding time point. 2-0 victory for Mekhi Lewis.
13-0 VT after 4 matches.
So Mekhi wins in the battle of ACC champions. Hokies take a 13-0 lead, and we're moving up to 184 pounds when we come back.